insurance agents. No, just a disclaimer, I'm actually neither an insurance agent nor a financial planner. It's just that these few days I've been seeing so many people being avoidant of these insurance agents simply because they hate the prospect of being sold to. And they might think that they're actually avoiding a bullet, but actually in reality, they're actually shooting themselves in the foot. And so actually I'm sharing this information today because I think it's important for us to listen to these insurance agents instead of being avoidant of them all the time. And for you, international audience out there, they're non-Singaporeans essentially, feel free to watch this 5 minutes video if you're interested in knowing more about the insurance industry in Singapore. So firstly, let us understand what exactly is an insurance. So insurance basically is paying the insurer a monthly or yearly premium, and in return, we get coverage in the event that we get, for instance, cancer. Yeah, so the good news is, depending on the plan, it's possible that if the insurance is not claimed by, say, age 69, the money you have paid to the insurance company will actually be returned to you, which to me is a pretty good thing. Yeah, it's a win-win situation. And it's also said to be just like storing food, preparing for the drought that's yet to come. And it's even said to be one of the best investments an individual can make, and here's why. You may then ask, why do I even need to care about getting an insurance in the first place? And I think that's a fairly valid concern. But I also have a question to ask you in return. Would you consider yourself to be a normal Singaporean? Like someone that leads a normal lifestyle on a day-to-day basis? And if you think you are, then I think you should listen carefully. Did you know more than 1 in 4 Singaporeans develop cancer in their lifetime? And since you do consider yourself to be normal, right? What this means is that essentially there is more than a 25% chance that you will get cancer at some point in your life. Yeah, just let that sink in. And also what's shocking is that according to the cancer research of UK, 50% or 1 in 2 UK people will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. And that's like much higher than what Singaporeans will get. And so to put this in perspective, right, I would like you to imagine this. Imagine 4 cups that are face down, and there's a ball that is in one of these 4 cups. So given that you have to open one of these 4 cups, how confident then are you that the ball will not be under the cup which you have opened? I believe if you are like me, you'll probably be unsure. Yeah, how would you know, right? Yeah. But exactly this is the exact feeling, right, that you should be carrying with you towards the chances of you getting cancer in your lifetime, 25%. No, you'll probably be afraid and uncertain. And I get it. Yeah, like misfortunes and accidents, they can happen to anyone at any time. And here's what's important, right? It's important to know that as you age, insurance premiums, they become more and more expensive. So for example, if you're to get the Advantage Cancer Care Plan from the DBS Bank when you're 35 years old, it will cost you just $31.25. However, getting it just 10 years later, it will cost you $67.10 for the exact same coverage. That's like more than double the amount. And if you were to look at some other insurance plans provided by other insurance companies like Aviva, AIA, and Prudential, there are similarities and differences. And what's the same is that the younger you get the insurance, the cheaper the yearly premiums. But what's different, however, is that these premiums, they do not change for the rest of your life. Right. So what this means to say is that if you are getting an insurance right now and it costs $50, in 20 to 30 years time, you will still be paying $30. And if you're getting it later at the later stage of life, you'll be paying more every single month, which is not worth it, in my opinion. So, here are just some statistics for cancer. And this is excluding, stuff like terminal illnesses and personal accidents, which might potentially happen to anyone as well. And for you responsible viewers out there, I believe that, if you are someone responsible and you wish not to become a financial burden to both your future self as well as to those around you, such as your family members, then you would definitely think of getting insured. So essentially for less than $1 a day, you get something called a peace of mind, right? A peace of mind. And what this means is that you won't need to be too concerned about paying for the hefty six-figure cancer treatment that might come at some point in your life, right? And the thing is, you don't even need to purchase anything from the insurance agents. You just need to listen to them and hear what are your options for the time being. And so I'd like to end off with a quote by William Arthur Watt. He says that opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. So the next time you come across an insurance agent, don't be, too avoidant or say no to them too quickly, but instead, keep an open mind, a listening ear, and hear what's in it for you. Because before you know it, you might have been walking away with the best purchase of your life. So stay safe, get your insurance, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.